Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, July 2nd, 2023. And this message is for this week or whenever it is that you're hearing this message. Today we are working with the Angel Tarot deck, and we're going to do a little bit of a different spread. We are going to just ask the energies what they want us to know at this time. And we're going to pull a Celtic cross spread. So I wanted to show you the deck, and then what I'm going to do is pull a bunch of cards for this. And we're going to see what comes up here. So let's just give it 1 second. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, I hope that you're doing great. We're here in the month of July. We're in Cancer season. Cancer is a water sign, which is the sign of really tuning into your feelings and your emotions. Where in life do you need healing right now? Now, you can't fully see the whole spread, but as we go through it, I will show you each card. And the card that we're going to begin with is this first card that popped up. This is what is going on right now with our energies. And the card is the Moon. And it's no coincidence because the Moon is the Cancer is ruled by the Moon. So the Moon is coming up, and we are all truly going inward. That is what we should be doing at this time, is knowing that it's safe for you to feel all of those emotions and all of those feelings that are rising up for you. We also have a full moon coming in on July 3rd, so that is the next day after I read this spread for us. So ask yourself, where are you not feeling your feelings, or what is happening to you or in your life right now where you're not feeling safe to be able to feel and express those emotions and feelings that are rising up? What dreams are you having, which is what the card says here? So what dreams are coming up when you're in the dream state? Are you noticing that you're having messages come through your dreams? All of those things are relevant for us at this time. Now, this card here that was over it was the challenge card for us, and the challenge is the Devil. And the Devil is the angel of freedom. Now, it was upside down, so it's truly an important card. And it's like you have all these dreams. Maybe there's something you aspire to be doing, but then what gets in the way is devil energy or fears. All the fears that are you are allowing in and are creating resistance for you. Maybe an affirmation to say is, I allow love to dissolve all resistance and every fear in me. I allow love to dissolve all resistance and any fear in me. Devil energy comes in, and what it does is it creates this illusion of all of these things that you're worrying about, you're fearful about. And you see here this word freedom, basically it holds you in shackles instead of allowing you to realize that you are free. You are free to express yourself in any way that you deem fit for you. You are free to feel all of your emotions and all of your feelings. But we are in this energy as a collective right now. We're all, including myself, going through this understanding that, I want things to be a certain way, and I have these dreams and I have these ambitions and I feel a certain way, but then fear rises up. Fear comes in and tries to keep us shackled. And if you look here at this card, you see here he has like shackles around this angel, fallen angel. You are not shackled. You are free. And it's just needing a reminder that you are free to be, to have, to feel. And most importantly, when fears rise up, bring in love. Think of a loving thought when a fear thought comes in. Sometimes it's like a battle internally because here comes the fear, and you have to remind yourself when you're in awareness, you're being a witness of this fear that's rising up. Let me bring in a loving feeling or a loving thought or a loving expression to negate, cancel, clear, delete this fear. This next card is the foundational message, and that's a wonderful message because we're in this back and forth right now, but what is coming is the sun and happiness and all of the things that you truly want, that you truly dream about. They are going to come to fruition. So it's like, if they're going to come to fruition, why are we wasting our time? Why are we wasting our energy? It's going to happen for our best and highest good or something even better. And that's why this card is in this position, because this is our foundation. This is the outcome, so to speak. This is the way it's going to be. So let's try our best when this creeps in to negate it, to move it away, to cancel, clear, delete it, to bring in a loving thought. Beautiful. Okay. So this is past, present, future energy. So the past energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Some things may be happening right now in your life that are causing these fears, that are keeping you up at night, that are making you nervous, making you anxious, making you worried. But it's because it's part of your destiny. What does that mean? If you're sick, you might say, how is that part of my destiny? There might be something that you need to shed. Something inside the physical body that you've been holding on to too long because it was deeply embedded in your emotional body from a trauma or a wound or a past life situation. It may be something that you need to learn in this lifetime. It may be something that is happening for your best and highest good, even if you cannot see that right now. It is part of your destiny. But the energy that you're in right now, present, is the Emperor. And the Emperor is the king. Comes in, stands his ground, stands in his power, allows all of those fears that are coming in, and what he does is he says, I'm going to add in some love. I'm going to bring in love, and I'm going to stand strong, and I'm going to step into my power, and I'm going to be the king of the castle, the king of the jungle, the king of my life. I am going to know that there is power inside of me that can move mountains, that can negate all of this negativity by bringing in more presence of love, by being in the presence of love. And this is the coming future, upside down, important card, which is a bunch of blessings, the Nine of Cups. This is happiness. This is everything that you wished for is going to come to fruition, or something even better that you didn't even realize or didn't even imagine. You had to get here to get here. You had to go through this to get to this side. A lot of people are going through narcissistic relationships right now, and they're realizing that they're in a narcissistic relationship, and they have to go through that because maybe they weren't feeling their feelings. Maybe they weren't allowing themselves to feel all of the feelings and emotions. Maybe they thought they weren't worthy of being in a relationship of loving kindness and compassion. They did nothing wrong. It was part of their destiny so that they could get strength in order to realize that they do deserve all the blessings in the world, all the love, all the compassion, all of the kindness. And what a beautiful thing that is, because what will come is happiness, nothing but happiness. Of course, we're human. We're going to have ebbs and flows in life. But what we're talking about right now is the human collective consciousness is really going through a moment. It's the year. We're in a 7-year, and that is all about growth. And you sometimes have to go through the trauma to get to the strength of what is inside you that you didn't even realize you had. You are stronger than you think you are to get to the blessings. So now we're going to turn over the last 4 cards. Okay. So the first card coming up is the Queen of Cups. And this is the card. This is what is going on inside of you. And a lot of times when we tap more into our feelings and our emotions, what we realize is that we are very sensitive. Each of us individually is very sensitive. Every one of us shows it differently, but we all have that inside of us. And anything that you see in another that bothers you, I want you to cancel, clear, delete that with awareness as a witness with no judgment. And I want you to look within yourself, come to the moon, and notice inside of yourself, where am I not being kind to myself? Do I judge myself in the same way? Everything is a reflection. What can you learn from that reflection? And in doing so, what you're doing is you're actually becoming more sensitive. Sensitive, another word for that might be more vulnerable, more open to understanding in a compassionate way that we all go through something. This card is how you are seen, though, on the outside. So look how funny. The Queen of Cups is you on the inside, the very sensitive one, but you showing up to others, the Queen of Wands. And sunshine, look at all the sunflowers. I think through this reading, you need to get some sunflowers, because that's twice now. I need to get some sunflowers. This is great. But the Queen of Wands is where you show up on the outside, how people see you, and you're a very creative being. Do you allow yourself to realize and embody the fact that you are a creative being? Creativity shows up in a multitude of ways. How are you showing up creatively? This is a hope, and the 10 of Cups is better than the 9 of Cups, because it's like happy home, happy life, financially abundant, love it, all the relationships, abundance of relationships, wonderful. Everything is really, you look at your life and you're like, wow, I'm blessed. And look at blessings in the future, the foundational message, the sun, and this. But I know we're going through some hard times right now in the collective. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the collective that we are seeing, whether we're being distracted, that's why we're seeing it, or truly it's happening. I don't know. There's so much going on. I'm not going to waste time on that. But these things are happening because humans have gotten in the way of the Creator for far too long. Mankind has done things that they shouldn't have done, and it came out of greed and jealousy and power-hungry egos. But that is not how we were created. The universe, the heartbeat of all of us, is that connection of love, and that is what we all, as people of light, you're listening to this, you're a person of light because you have hope and faith that good is coming. And we are all coming together, truly coming together to bring more light into the universe. We are going to create that. And the more that you can get rid of this energy in your life, no, go away, screw you, cancel, clear, delete, however you want to do it. You're not allowed in my space. Be adamant, be the emperor, say no, and stop bringing more love in. But what might happen, and this is one of the outcomes, is sadness. And it's because a lot of things are going to be changing, and a lot of loss you might feel because it's not the way that it used to be in your life. And you might be sad, even the earth. But I want to remind you that the earth is abundant and beautiful, and you are part of that abundance and beauty. And you might have to grieve something. And I'm not saying a person is dying. I'm talking about the grieving, the loss of whatever you experienced in the past that was your destiny. You might have to grieve it. But then what I want you to remember is that you're ready to let it go, because the sun, the sunshine, the sunflowers, the beauty, the blessings are all coming. Be open to receiving it. And our final message for today is part of this that we are all going through is when this hanged man hangs upside down, he can look at things in a different perspective, a bird's eye view, a higher vision. And by going through this, you gain that wisdom that you're gaining right now, and you're able to see things from a different perspective. And that in and of itself is a gift. So I hope that this way of reading for you guys helped you and gave you some insight as to what's going on in our energies. Be in this energy of the moon and feel all of your feelings. Have a great day. Bye-bye.